So hello, good morning. The Gospel for January 14 is about the first disciples. I've made an earlier video. It's the same Gospel for January 5. It's entitled Come and See. So it's actually about the first disciples. So I'll read it. The next day, John was there again with two of his disciples. And as he watched Jesus walk by, he said, "Behold the Lamb of God." The two disciples heard what he said and followed Jesus. Jesus turned and saw them following him and said to them, "What are you looking for?" They said to him, "Rabbi, where are you staying?" He said to them, "Come and you will see." So I wanted to really focus on the two things that Jesus said about when he saw the disciples, he asked them a question, "What are you looking for?" And the homily of the priest was really done well. But what I really was able to get out from him is that people do not really know what they are looking for. Most people think that they are looking for power, wealth, happiness. And his point is actually that happiness is not really the product, but a byproduct of living a life, a good life. But how do you define what is a good life? And for me, I thought it's having a well-balanced life, but most importantly, being able to produce a change, a positive change that would help people. So I think each person has a different perspective on what they are looking for, but at the end, I think you should always have an output, a positive output of change. And that is how you really live out your faith. One of my biggest beliefs is that the most important thing is results. So even though if you have good intentions, but you weren't able to do it, it may be useless and it's a waste. So as much as possible, live out your faith. Then the next thing that Jesus said is, "Come and you will see." So Jesus first said, "What are you looking for?" But I think he also knew that what people really need is something that Jesus can offer. And that is why he invited his first disciples. So what happened was, when Jesus told that, he was able to spend the whole afternoon with God. And it was not really described how they spent the afternoon. But I think being in the presence of God, listening to Him, and for me, if I don't really know the meaning of God, it's just love. So being with love, being in love, having love in your life, I think that is what people are really looking for. And Jesus is the answer, and so love is the answer. So I think we should just really be more loving beings and follow God. So that is my reflection for January 14 and the main highlights that I've learned from the priest. So live a life of love, God bless, and live out your faith.